morning, guys. Coach Ashley here, coming at you from my kitchen this morning. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit today about nutrition and sort of keeping some healthy habits going in these next couple weeks. But before I do that, I just wanted to say how impressed the coaching staff has been with everybody, sort of just coming to grab equipment and setting up their home gym space and keeping along with our workouts so far. We've just been like really just humbled and have loved seeing everybody already staying active and motivated and all of that. So people have been sending us quite a few thank yous for what we've been doing on our end, but we just want to send just the hugest thank you to you guys for what you've been doing. We talk to new members a lot, or people joining the gym, about how like CrossFit is this one thing, but the community piece of it is just this other amazing big piece of it. And I feel like these last couple of days have just sort of proved why we talk about our community so much and how amazing you guys all are. That Zoom workout yesterday with 28 people logging in at lunchtime was just a really awesome thing to see and be a part of. And I think, like that's why we love to coach. We love to see you all together working out and sort of keeping that social piece, and it was just cool to sort of see that. So hopefully we can keep those Zoom meetings going in the next week or two. And hopefully you can hop on to one or two of them as we go. But like I said, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about nutrition. And I sort of decided to make this video based on two conversations that I had this week. The first was Justin mentioned in one of his videos earlier that he woke up the other day and was like, you know what, I could just have cookies for breakfast if I want to today. So that's one kind of piece of it. And then the other piece was I talked to Chad a little bit about how Chad usually travels a lot for work. So he isn't always able to pack a lunch and be able to sit down and have that healthy lunch. But now that he's had a little bit more time at home, he's found it really awesome to just kind of have that time to cook something healthy, sit down and eat it. And just have that time. So kind of with those two things in mind, I put a couple things together for you guys. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was meal prep and sort of like just making sure you have some things on hand that you can reach for or go to when you need them. Meal prep and sort of like prepping some food for the week is something that we talk about with nutrition clients all the time, just with healthy living and healthy eating with a busy schedule. So even though you might have a little bit more time at home right now, it might not be like this open lovely time that you would hope it to be. Like maybe you're still having work phone calls, or you have kids running around or whatever. So I think if there's one thing that you can do to help you sort of keep on track, it would be to do some meal prep, to get some things ready for you when you need it for the week, so you can just sort of grab it when you need it. One thing that Eric and I do at our house is on Sundays, we prep at least our lunches for the week. So we go grocery shopping, we have a plan for what we're going to have for dinner, and then we put our lunches together. So I'll show you what we made for this week. This week we just prepped a bunch of chicken in our Instapot. We made some sweet potatoes, of course, because it's our favorite vegetable ever, and some cauliflower. So we put 6 or so of these together, threw them in the fridge, so when we needed a lunch this week, we could just kind of go in there and grab one. And that's something that we do every week. It just helps us sort of keep on track, rather than finding myself at 2 o'clock leaving the gym and being like, oh geez, I really need lunch. I'm just gonna go stop for it. I can come home and just kind of heat this up and it's ready to go. So that's one thing you can do is just prep those lunches, or you can prep some chicken and some sweet potatoes and some broccoli and some whatever, so that when you are hungry, you can just kind of grab those things and put your lunch together. I think that meal prep thing is a great habit to get into. It's something that maybe you have a little bit more time to get used to right now. It doesn't have to take you forever, like meal prep now for me, I've been doing it for a while. It only takes me like an hour or two to clean and wash, cut everything, get it all cut up, and then sort of set for the week. So if I could give one piece of advice that might be helpful for you in these next couple weeks, is maybe try out some meal prep. Maybe try out some, just like prepping some things for you for the week. And with that preparation piece is just having some snacks and things that you like that are easy to grab on hand. So for me, I always love to have raspberries. They're kind of like my go-to snack. And then rice cakes, just because they're sort of like this versatile thing. You can put guacamole on them, you can put Greek yogurt on them, you could put avocado on them. So those would be kind of my two go-tos. And so if you can just have some things in your fridge or your cabinet that are healthy and easy to grab and go to, I think that's another piece that could go a long way, and just sort of keeping you on track. The other suggestion I'd give about that is just make sure you have things that you like. So like for me, I don't really like celery. I'm probably not going to have celery sort of ready and packed for me. That's not something I'd grab and go to. You know, I'd probably pick pretzels or something over that. So just decide some things that you do like, that you like to have sort of easy and grab and go to. So those are my first two pieces of nutrition advice. The second thing I wanted to talk about is some things you can do at home with your kids. I've seen a lot of you hopping online, working out either with your kids with you or with your dogs with you. Both are great things. But there's a ton of things you can do with your kids. Back when I worked in preschool, we used to try to keep the kids involved with all sorts of things. So a couple of things that you can make at home with your kids. One easy, fun one is guacamole. Grab a couple avocados. Mashing anything up can be fun. Dicing up tomatoes, whatever. Throw them in there for some guacamole. Another one that I still do, even not with kids, is banana egg pancakes. So if you just mash up a banana, add some eggs, maybe a little bit of oatmeal, and you stir it up, you got yourself like some pancake batter. That's another one you can do. There's always like those egg muffins Greg posted about the other day, or protein muffins you can make. You can grab a bunch of fruits, cut them up, and make a fruit salad. And there's just all sorts of stuff you could do. You could make hummus. You could make oatmeal, like chocolate chip energy balls. You could even grab some stuff to kind of make like a healthy pizza. So those are just a couple for me. But if you go online, there's all sorts of stuff you can do with your kids to keep them engaged in eating healthy, and just something that you guys can do together. And while I am on here talking to you about nutrition and making sure you're staying healthy and got those habits down, I also think this is kind of a cool time just to sort of enjoy your time at home with family, you know? Food is such like we use food in so many ways, and one of those ways is to enjoy it with the people you love and the people you're home with. So I think that's one thing to remember too. Just have a little fun and sort of enjoy this time. If you aren't always someone who can have breakfast with your kids or lunch or dinner at home, everybody together, to sort of enjoy that. I was gonna say, like, if you guys wake up on Wednesday and just feel like making waffles, then you should do that, and you should feel great about that, and that's just really fun and cool to have. So there are a lot of things you can do to stay on track, but there's also, you know, like just enjoying this unique time that you do have throughout the week. So that's one other thing. And then if you find yourself at home just needing some accountability, or you'd like to learn a little bit more about macros and tracking your food and meal prep and sort of all of those things, if that's something you're interested in, then shoot me a message, shoot Sophie an email. We would love to stay in touch with you in that, and maybe give you some strategies and tips that you can use to get into some new nutrition routines. So if that's something you're interested in, please feel free to message us. You'll be hearing from us a lot as it is, but we can always kind of add that in as well. So use that Port at Your Place website. If you're making stuff at home or you're doing something with your kids, throw it on the website so other people can kind of get some ideas and join in. I'll try to add some new things on there as well. But otherwise, I'll see you at our next virtual workout session, and I hope to hear from you all soon. All right, see you later. Bye.